So in order to understand the formation of the galvanic cells, let us first understand this basic term which is called standard electrode potential. What is standard electrode potential is? It is the potential or the ability of an electrode when it is dipped in its own salt solution to undergo either oxidation or reduction. So the potential of the electrode to undergo oxidation or reduction when dipped in its own salt solution is called its own electrode potential. And it is calculated or it is determined under STP conditions, therefore called the standard electrode potential. The symbol is E and the knot we put as the superscript indicates that this is determined or calculated at the STP conditions. The STP conditions clearly includes temperature of 298 Kelvin, which is 25 degrees Celsius, pressure of 1 atm and concentration of 1 molar of the electrolytes which are taken. So these are the standard conditions. So what is most important to note is the standard electrode potential is the ability or the potential of an electrode to either lose or gain electron when it is dipped in its own salt solution. But remember, we cannot determine the electrode potential or potential of any electrode alone when it is taken in the half system, as a half system. The reason is because whether it is undergoing oxidation or reduction is always with respect to some other species. Now what is that other species is? So in order to determine the potentials of the different electrodes possible, that whether they are undergoing oxidation or reduction, we need to first give the reference electrode. So the reference electrode was given, which is actually is the reference electrode used is She, which is actually is called standard hydrogen electrode. So always remember, all E0 values are determined with respect to your She standard hydrogen electrode, which is the reference electrode. So we first prepared the reference electrodes and then we connected those reference electrodes with the electrodes or half cells of whose E0 values we have to determine. So always the E0 values of the different electrodes possible are always determined with respect to the reference electrode. So let us first understand now, after understanding the E0, the reference electrode.